Oh, hey, so I'm Tino, and gonna try to do a little recipe here. For the last few months, I've been trying this kind of a plant-based diet. I don't do it all the time. I do it maybe, I don't know, 75% of the time. And so I'm trying to make something very quick, something that when you come home from work, you can make it very quick, and it should be healthy. To kind of keep this simple, the only thing I'm going to do is today is to mix up some potatoes, some kale, some green beans, maybe with some onions and some garlic with a little bit of, these are sweet peppers, but you can use bell peppers. The potatoes can be any type you want. I'm using the Yukon Gold. That's just the ones they had at Walmart. You can use russet red potatoes. The russet you have to peel, which sometimes I find that a little bit tedious. So I'm just going to saute these for a little bit, and then I'll come back, add some green beans, add some kale, and then that'll be about it. So what I've done is I heat up my pan. I try to use as little oil as possible. Some people are saying try not to use any oil at all, but the saute stuff can sometimes be a little bit difficult if you don't have an oil. So I'll put like maybe a teaspoon of oil. And again, I just have potatoes in there, have some onions, garlic, some sweet peppers. And so I'm going to saute these for like 10, 15 minutes. And then I'll add my green beans and then my kale. So when I'm doing this, like every 2, 3 minutes, maybe 3 or 4, I'll come by and I'll just kind of like give this a good stir. Again, it's just sauteing. I use about 4 potatoes. Maybe they're a little bit on the small side. Maybe half an onion I use, and about 4 garlic cloves, and about 3 medium-sized sweet peppers. So I'll do this for a few more minutes. I'll add the green beans. I just use frozen green beans, and then I'll season it a little bit. So I bought some just frozen green beans. I got these at Walmart. You can use fresh. You can buy any type that you want. I use about a package. So I think packages now, actually they're about 12 ounces. And so I'm going to add these and stir them in. Again, this is going to take a few minutes. I probably lowered the heat a little bit. Again, since they're frozen, it doesn't take too long for them to be cooked. I'm going to add a few seasonings now. You can basically add whatever you want, whichever is going to make you feel to taste, I should say. So I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. One thing about it is that since we're going to use kale, you don't want to add too much salt because kale can get over salty very, very quickly. You got to be a little bit careful with that. I added a little bit of Tony Chatteries. Tony Chatteries basically has everything that you want in there. This is whatever I have in the cabinet. I have a little bit of rosemary. So again, it's not really that crucial what you add. They always tell you nowadays to add a little bit of turmeric, so I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric in there. Even if some of these spices may not quite fit what you think you're supposed to add, just add it. And then I got some cumin. I'm only adding a little bit, just a little pinch of this. And I've had this for a long time, some soul food. I'll throw that in there. So I'll do this for a few minutes. I'll add my kale. And then you're just about done. So again, this is a very quick meal you can do when you're coming home from work or something like that. So let me go ahead and just put it on pause, get the kale, and throw it in there. So before I'm going to add the kale, I like to throw in some bread in the oven. I bought some naan bread. Naan bread seems like something that you should eat with plant-based food. So I'll throw in a couple of naan bread. I just got these at Aldi. So I live down the street from Aldi's and Walmart. So I'm going to throw these in there. It takes about 10 minutes for these to cook. By the time these are ready, the kale will be ready and the food will be ready to go. In terms of the kale, I like to buy the ones already cut up. So I'm just a little bit lazy to cut them myself. I'll add, I think I'll approximate about 4 ounces, 4, 5, 6 ounces. And again, I'll just kind of throw it in there. There's some of these people that say you should eat kale like 3 times a day. I'm not sure if I can do that, but kale is supposed to be real healthy, a lot of vitamins, nutrients, etc. So I'm going to throw some in there. Again, just kind of approximate it. By the time the kale kind of cooks down, everything should be ready. So this kale, I'm trying to turn off the fan, only takes really a few minutes. So and like every couple of minutes I'll come in, I'll stir it up again just to kind of mix it in. With this, the one thing I started eating more vegan food, and it was a tough switch because I'm used to just eating, you know, chicken, pork, whatever the case may be. The advantage is that you can eat as much as you want. I mean, there's health advantages, but you can eat as much as you want, and you don't have to give it a second thought. So you don't have to count calories or stuff like that. So I'm just going to stir this up for a couple more minutes. Then I'll wait for the bread. I think I got the bread on a timer. So I think I got like 5 more minutes. So normally, once that bread is done, I'm just going to take it out, and then I'll eat it. So it's been about 3 minutes. So my bread is ready. So I'll just put a little bit of naan bread. And my kale and stuff is ready. So this took me about, I think about 20 minutes, I guess. I guess to chop the vegetables up and stuff takes about 5 to 10 minutes. It just depends. And again, it's simple. And I think it tastes pretty good, and it's healthy. So it doesn't bloat you or anything like that if you have any type of stomach problems. And like I said, you can eat as much as you want. You don't have to worry about calories. Well, and then thanks for coming in.